What's good, everybody? My name is Dee, and welcome back to Grown Up, where you already know what we do. We talk about that grown up shit, but today we have the Naturally on a Wave interview, and I'm so excited. If you guys were not paying attention, if you weren't tuned into the podcast and you were just slipping, I don't know what you were doing, but you got to go back and you got to go to episode 26. She was featured in this episode, Setting Goals and Chasing Dreams. It was, the episode was from her. She gave me the idea and everything, and that's how it came in, and that's how my ideas just started flowing for that. And I appreciate her for, chatting with me on Instagram and coming through here today to interview with me. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Janina Jackson. Did I get it right?
Yeah, super.
Okay, all right. See, I'm working on my names. I'm working on it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for wanting to interview with me and wanting to come on here. And thank you for your ideas and your conversation. It's really been great and a humble experience, and I really appreciate you. So definitely shout out to you. Shout out to your music. Thank you so much. And okay, so let me stop talking. Let me let you talk.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. So shout out to you too.
Thank you so much. So yeah, let's go ahead, get it started. You could go ahead, say your name, where you're from, your genre of music you do, and then of course how long you've been doing music.
Yeah, so my name is Janina Jackson, aka JJ. I'm from Germany. Live near Frankfurt.
Shout out.
So yeah.
You guys heard that right. She said Germany. We are on different time frames right now.
Yeah, we are on different time frames, international.
Yes.
And
this is awesome.
Yeah, so
yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. I've been I'm a rapper, and I've been doing music since I've been 13.
Wow.
But rap I actually started 5-6 years ago. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So at 13, what kind of music were you doing then, or what kind of music were you listening to that got you into wanting to do music of your own?
Yeah. So actually I started with percussion.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I play congas. It's Caribbean drums, if you know.
Yeah.
And so I did that for 4 years or something like that, 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Then I had my little band, and we did some street music, but I was playing the cajon.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
that's
so
cool.
I was all into percussion.
Okay.
And and then I had a time where I basically had my little break.
Right.
And just tried out some new stuff. And and then a couple of years, actually in that time I also had half a year of piano lesson.
Okay.
So first an instrumental background, and now basically a vocal
right
background.
That's awesome.
So now since 5-6 years, I'm into rap.
Wow. Okay. All right. So what got you into rap? I mean, you said you were into percussion. Okay. That's, playing instruments, because I played instruments too, but I don't know if I could ever actually be vocal about my music. But, what got you into rap? What made you say, okay, yeah, I want to start rapping?
I've been always into hip hop music.
Okay.
And so always, I don't know, rapped along here and there, but that was just for fun. And then actually a friend of a friend of mine, I was at this New Year's party, and then there was a little piano basically at this hotel where we were.
Right.
And so I was playing a little there, and then his friend came over and said oh yeah, cool sound, and are you also a singer or a rapper, because I have a studio, I do music and stuff like that. And so I was like, yeah, nah, well, I'm not doing the vocals right now.
Yeah,
like,
right. You weren't that serious yet.
yeah, I'm not that serious and stuff like that. So he said like, yeah, I mean, we can try things out and stuff like that. And then like he invited me into his studio.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I dropped like some little bars, and so that was
you dropped your 8.
Yeah, I dropped my 8 bars, and so yeah, so that was like the I think kind of like the beginning. Also like I don't know, like I like sometimes like I don't know, because it's been some time. I don't know like what exactly like really was the start, because like I had also like a time where I was like a couple of times like in another studio also, you know, just like just playing around, you know, doing music in like smaller sessions.
Right.
So so I always was like involved here and there a little bit, but like it was like just actually like just, you know, like just testing, trying out. Yeah. So
okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. So wait, before I move forward, you know, with more of your music, I just want to give the people a little bit of background, you know, for you, and a little bit of your story, if you would share a little bit, you know, because you are in Germany. That's wonders away from me. So
yeah.
I want to give the audience a little connection to you and a little bit of your story, if you know, if you'd like to share a little bit of that, and before we get a little bit more into your music.
Of course. Like what my background is?
Yeah.
So actually I'm like half American and half German. Born and raised in Germany, and my dad is American. Came to Germany as a soldier.
Wow.
And yeah, so
all right.
Yeah, so then I popped into the world.
Of course, right.
And I mean, as I said, I live in Darmstadt, a couple of kilometers away from Frankfurt, like a bigger city here in Germany. And yeah, my dad is actually right now in Atlanta.
All right. Shout out Pops.
Yeah, shout out to my Pops.
All right.
I also have like I have like a connection, because you're from California, right?
Right. Yeah.
So actually like my family is from California too.
Shout out.
So.
See, yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to give a little background, because that's kind of like our little connection right there.
Yeah, that's
Her
it.
family is in California. Of course, I'm in California, so that was pretty dope. And you know, of course, like I said, we had a little conversation. I just thought that was awesome, you know, for our connection there. So let's get right back into this music. So describe the first time that you know, discovered music. Who introduced you to rap? Because you said you were always listening to rap. So who introduced you to rap, or did you just turn on rap and you just started listening to it, but yourself? Or, you know, sometimes it's somebody that turns it on and you hear it and you start bobbing your head, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, like if somebody like probably you know, when I was like growing up, like, you know, like musical inspiration, like, you know, like I don't know, you're a kid, then like so somebody like turns on the radio basically, and like you I think you get musical inspiration, or you from the get-go. So
right.
You grow up with music.
Absolutely.
So probably, you know, like my parents like introduced me to music, I could say.
Yeah.
And but then like you know, like after the years, develop your own taste, you know, find out artists that you like, and then listen to those more. And so yeah, like it's like it's also been like, you know, like a own process, just, you know.
Take us through. So you said earlier that you were in the studio a couple times and, you know, you were just kind of playing around and things like that. So take us through that process, how that was, what you were doing. Were you kind of really into the making the sound, like the beat, or were you just kind of into writing more? You know, take us through that process.
This process here and there, I was like trying to get my hands also into production. Like I had my first laptop and you know, like GarageBand and stuff like that. So here and there I was like, you know, just also messing around, playing around with GarageBand. And yeah, also like had my hands into the producing section. And with that, like, as I said, like I was here and there in the studio, and it was like also, you know, like my first tryouts, just, you know, I was like in front of the mic, just, you know, like freestyling a little bit. Just
trying to see what you can. Trying to go with the flow, right?
Just
I got
trying to go with the flow. And but then after, like the first couple of times when I was in the studio, like I was actually just trying out things.
Got you.
And then and then after that, like when I like got more serious, I was actually I got my own mic. And you know, I was like listening to some beats online, you know, try to write my own lyrics down. And like also my first tracks, like, you know, I had like I was filming myself with the phone. And
you have to do what you have to do.
Just did my own little remixes.
Got you.
And so I did that like you know, for a year or so, and then afterwards, like, you know, people caught up that I do music, like I do rap, and and then, like, you know, as things come along, a friend of mine introduced me like to another friend, and like how it is, like connection, you collab and stuff like that, and then like and then like projects come up, and and then she said like, here I know like a friend of mine, he's like in a project, and they're trying to form like this little group, like a little music group. And so and then she said, if you're interested, I can connect you. And I was like, definitely. And so so then actually, like the last 4 years, I had like my own it's like a collective in in English. And like we're called hip hop movement.
Dope. Shout out.
So shout out to them.
Absolutely. Shout out.
And so that was actually like my foundation of everything, because like from that start, everything grew. So so when I had, for example, my first concert with them. That's dope. So that's
awesome.
That was awesome. And the group Hip Hop Movement was like, I say was because like things like broke up actually last year, but like all in good terms. As I said, we had like our first show, and like we were 7 rappers and 1 singer. So pretty big group, and also.
All right. And now here you are. So going solo. So that's kind of leads into me wanting to talk about your EP, Chasing Dreams, which again, like I said, was the theme of the episode. Setting goals and chasing dreams. You guys go check that episode out, and you can check her music out, but you can also stream her music on Spotify. So let's go ahead, let's talk about that. How did that come about? Where did you get inspiration for this EP? Or was it just another thing that you went in the studio and you were just testing things out, trying to see where you wanted to go with your music, type of thing?
So with my group, I had like my first concerts, and we're did also 1-2 music videos together, and so from that I was like, the process was that eventually over time I was like, as I said, it was like the foundation of everything, and I had some experience on stage and stuff like that. We had tracks together, and we were also working on an EP as a group. It's called Gute Mische, and it had also 5 tracks with different sounds and stuff like that. So that was actually I think also the inspiration for having my own project. So I was let's take it to the next level, because each of one of us also had their own thing going on. Everybody worked on their own projects and had collabs and stuff like that. And and at the side I also had I've been working on some little tracks. So I was I had really in my mind also as a goal for the year, because I've been working on it 2018. So so I was I had this goal that in this year it was actually a process over a year. So 2018, 2019, that I want to have my own project, my own EP. So and then I was actually everything came out naturally. I was everything I wrote at home. Just also listened to some beats and got inspired by the sound. And then I just wrote my tracks. And everything came out as a complete
organic
organically.
I loved it. I loved your EP. It was dope. It definitely gave me that organic feel that you just were kind of chilling in your room, and you wanted to give motivation and also express the motivation that you had for yourself, in a sense.
That's it.
I definitely got that from your EP. So definitely, you guys go stream it. Chasing Dreams. You can catch it on Spotify, and where else can you? Anywhere, all digital platforms. Dope. Awesome. Okay. Yes, you guys definitely go stream that, please. So are there any artists that you listen to that influence your music as well, or do you just, again, like you said, listen to just beats and you write music?
Missy Elliott, definitely.
Really? I would have never guessed that. Okay. Wow.
I mean, in the I'm a 90s kid, so love her style also, in the videos and stuff like that. So I really like that a lot. Then from the newer artists, actually something dropped in the mailbox today. Got his book.
Oh man, I love that guy. I've been meaning to get that book, honestly.
Mr. Russ.
Yes. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him. So I've actually been watching a couple of interviews lately, and actually also last year. And I find them like very, very interesting. Like I really listen to his whole interviews that he has on YouTube. So yeah, dope content, and actually helps like also, you know, like independent artists a lot.
Right.
To step up their game, and you know, like also with the music industry. I just love his content he is talking about. Like, you know, probably a lot of, or some, not a lot, but like some other artists do that too. But like, I think he's really like he set up the game for this particular.
I think the particular style, like the genre, kind of too. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. I love Russ. I have a lot of his music in my playlist for sure. So are there any artists that, you know, you would love to collab with as well? You know, any artist?
I mean, I also, for example, Gavlin. I've she was also here in Germany, and I've saw her like live. I think she's also from, I don't know, Los Angeles or something.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know, but also like live, super dope. Paigey Cakey, like I also love the England sound. Like, and also Lady LaSure. She's crazy. Like, do you know her?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I need to expand my music mind. So
okay.
I take in all suggestions.
Yeah, so Lady LaSure, she's from the UK, and like is also like, you know, like lyrically, and she just raps fast, and has also like her own sound, and I love when, you know, artists have like their own sound. And then also like Tiger beats, like I mean, you know, you always can bump you know, like just like Groove with Tiger, and or like, you know, like 50 Cent.
Okay. All right. That's a nice variety. All right.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like if I had like, you know, like right now I'm like really into Russ. So I think, like, as you asked, like a collaboration or something, like I think Russ for now, that definitely would be like a super nice collabo.
All right, maybe we'll at him for this podcast when we post it, and then hopefully he'll see it, and then he'll check you out. We'll see. You know, you never know. He's very active on Twitter, so we'll see. We can add him, and then, you know, I don't know.
You know, guys, here. Check out his book.
Yes, I've been meaning to order it, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that since you got it now. So let's get to the end here. Has anyone ever told you, you know, not to do music, or maybe choose another path, or think about something different? You know, because we all have those obstacles that we have to get over, and you know, the show is about talking about the obstacles we have to get over. So were there any obstacles that you had to get over of that nature?
Actually still do, like
absolutely. every day is a battle.
every day, you know, every day there are obstacles, and but like, you know, to overcome them, you just have to like believe in yourself. Also, you know, like from the parents' side, like, you know, there are like some doubts that come along, and like music here and there. I mean, of course, it's like a super hard industry, like no doubt about it. And I think, of course, like everything takes hard work if you want to be successful, but absolutely. I think also, you know, like you know, you have to know how to put yourself out there in the market. Then I think with the music industry, like you also have to have like this a hinge of luck, too, to meet the right people sometimes, because like I think the music industry really depends on connection.
Yes,
and
absolutely. I agree. In the future, where do you see your music? Where do you want to take it? What kind of genre do you want to stay in rap? Do you want to kind of maybe flow into other things, or where do you see your music going?
My goal is to expand my expand my music in Germany. Like first, because like I'm here, and and like it's hard to also get out of Frankfurt, like
right.
Because like I definitely can like build up my connections here in Frankfurt, but it's like harder to first of all expand yourself in your own country, like like
right.
have a concert, for example, in Berlin, or have a concert in Hamburg. You also have to know the people that organize specific events, for example.
Right.
And so yeah, my goal is to whenever this corona thing will hopefully end, and events take place again, to have also shows in different areas here in Germany, except of Frankfurt.
Okay.
And like like I don't know, maybe have like also like on festivals, like on that's really like my next goal, to have like shows on bigger festivals.
Right.
And then like when I succeeded that, then also bright up like or maybe now, I mean, if somebody hears me from, I don't know, California,
yes,
or
yes.
England, I mean, I'm always down for that, like
right.
like that's super
Open
dope
mind.
So yeah, but like I think like first you have to like start small, and like start in your own city, and then you keep on branching out, like then you branch out when you succeed to have shows in different areas in your own
right.
country. Then you branch out, if somebody calls you from such and such, like I don't know, from Spain, France,
Yeah.
Europe, then maybe like from Africa, or like from the States. So yeah, it's like like it's a process. You start out small in your own town, and then you branch out into different cities, different countries, and that's actually my ultimate goal. Like worldwide. But that's the top of the cake. So
all right, absolutely, that's a great dream, and I know that you will reach it. I don't even want to say I hope or wish. I know that you will, because everything that you say and, like you said, put out there into the universe, it's going to come back to you. So because you're already saying it now, because you're already putting it out there now, I already know that will happen for you. So, I wish you the best, obviously, and I wish all the blessings that come to you. And we're going to wrap it up here. If you want to say any final words, if you want to give any personal shout outs, and of course, say your social medias, and again, say where they can stream your music, and of course, say your EP again, so they can go and check that out as well.
Yeah, so my EP is Chasing Dreams.
Yes.
Available on all digital platforms. And shout out to every supporter out there that supports me, and just sticks with me from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And so shout out to everyone. Shout out to you. Thank you for having me on your podcast. You. it's been a blessing.
Absolutely.
And also like what I can like give out there, like you also have to take opportunities. Like it's growing is about taking opportunities. And like, for example, with you asked me, like you contacted me over Instagram.
Yeah.
I was like, I just checked out your podcast, your series, and I was like down for it, like super nice topics, and then like, why not? So
thank you.
That's also like an opportunity,
Right, exactly.
And you have to see the opportunities that come to you, and to also be able to grow.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
That's maybe like the that I can give to you, your audience too. So
all right, dope. Absolutely. Go ahead, say your social medias where they can follow you at, so they can keep in touch and keep in touch with your music.
So my social media is on Instagram, for example, Janina Jackson. The underline
underscore.
Underscore. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So Janina Jackson underscore.
Yes, got you.
You can find me there. Then also on YouTube under Janina Jackson, and on Spotify, Janina Jackson.
Dope. Absolutely. I'm gonna have all her social medias in the description, of course, where you guys can go and click it and go straight to her and go and stream her, go and follow her. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for staying up and staying awake where you're at to come.
I'm good.
You're good? Oh, you're good? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I hope I wasn't interrupting, I don't know what time you go to bed, but it's early here. So, but thank you so much for coming through again. I appreciate you so much. And hopefully we can do this again.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe also last question to you.
Yes, go ahead.
What is your goal with your podcast?
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. My goal with my podcast, well, a friend of mine said that he wants to see me be as big as Joe Rogan, who is like one of the biggest podcasters here in the States. Yeah. And, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I would like a lot of people to listen to me, but I mean, it's difficult because at one point I didn't think that I had a voice or that anyone would even want to listen to anything I had to say, let alone, because there's so many people in the world that say things and have their own opinions, and why me? Why anyone would want to listen to me? But I think my goal is just to work as hard as I can at this and do the best that I can, and whoever listens to me and supports me, I just want to appreciate them and thank them, and hope that I can stop working a full-time job and do this full-time, because this is something that I love to do. So that's my dream. I want to do this, which is something that I love. I actually want for my job to be something that I love to do. So yeah, that's my dream right there.
Yeah, cool. And it's also like, like a process too.
Exactly. This is definitely a process. Like I say it so many times on the podcast that I work 5 days a week, and then I'm podcasting on the weekends full time. So I'm pretty much always on, and it's a whole process. And so, going through this is a lot, but I know that at the end of the tunnel, I see the light, and I'm trying to get there. So, it's a grind, but I love it. It's at the end of the day, I do love it though. It's awesome. It's a good story to tell too.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate you for hitting me back on Instagram and your conversation. And again, like I said, I hope we can do this again. And yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And stay safe, everybody. Please go stream her music. Go follow her. Of course, again, like I said, links are going to be in the description. So stay safe, be kind, and we out.
Sky's the limit, sky's the limit, sky's the limit. Every day, every minute, I will wake up and move. Better waste no time. I got this in my hands. You better write these lines. I gotta be like it's supposed to be. Lift my head up high. You see what I can confident. No, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Every day, every minute. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Every day, every minute. Sky's the sky's the sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Every day, every minute.
Remember to hit that subscribe button for me, then go ahead, shoot me an email at grownuppodcast95@gmail.com. Let me know what questions you guys have for me, or if you want me to do a topic, I can do that as well. For updates on the show, follow me on Twitter at famousd_95 or Instagram at famousd_95. Feel free to let me know how you guys feel about the show on there as well. As always, you guys, you know who I am. I'm D. As always, stay safe, be kind, and we out.